The rest of now is an opportunity to take a rest and also to consider what's rest, what is remaining of the world as we know it today. So it's a very special focus on the relationship between industrial history, because we are located in an abandoned industrial building of the ex-Alumix factory which produced aluminium here in Bolzano, and the memories of labor, of thinking about production and what gets left behind when production processes move elsewhere.
The title Rested Now is thinking about a number of things. The word rest, which means both pausing, taking a moment for reflection, stopping, and also which means that which gets left behind, the remainder. But crucially, the idea behind it personally for me was to think about now, to think about the time we live in. I think this is something that in our collective practice, as an artistic practice, it's been something that's concerned us quite deeply, because what is it that the times we live in and how do we think about them? In one work we call them declining times, times in which perhaps are after the event.
Until and unless you pay attention to residue, you never know how things are produced. Until and unless you take the opportunity to rest and to reflect, you never have the opportunity, never have the means to be generative yourself. So we are very interested in the fecundity of residue, in the fertility of residue, in thinking about things that normally are discarded as actually the spaces where things can get produced.
That is an attempt to capture an impulse in which you look at the speed at which the contemporary acceleration has taken over the world. The title wants you to look at that speed by thinking of what are the two moments of things leaving behind and the slowness. These two concepts are held in front of you for you to make and think about this acceleration. So in that sense, it is a kind of an after image of our world. So the image is speed and acceleration and scale, and rest of now is an after image. After that image, what is left? So it's, in that sense, it's that double meaning.
The real question becomes then, how does one inhabit the past and the future, even as one inhabits the present? And I think that a number of the artists have done amazing responses. As you know, most of the work was made in response to some of the questions and provocations and ideas that we were discussing with the artists. For example, if you look at the wall that Jorge has done, it is it took 2 weeks to make that latex wall, but it holds within it, 80 years. And it holds the detritus of 80 years. It holds the pollution of 80 years. So it's a different relationship with time. You look at it and you think about many things, and you think about what is it that we've left on the surface of our own world.
Many artists have engaged with the building, with its history, with its surface, and also with memories of labor and memories of lives that are not considered necessarily most significant, but they have given them significance.